Hello and welcome to my channel. So in this video I just thought of sharing with you what are the books that I want to read in 2021. So it's already December, and first of all I love the end of the year because it means that the year is going to end, and there is Christmas. So I'll be talking about Christmas also in my channel, but in different video. Another reason why I like the end of the year is that a new year is going to come, and I like it when the new year is coming because it always feels like when you go into the new year, it feels like you are becoming someone new. I became someone new when I went into 2020 because I opened a booktube channel. So I am not sure what is going to happen in 2021. I'm not sure what are the new things that I'll be trying, what are the new things that are going to happen to me. But for now, I am very excited about my reading plans for 2021. So these are the books that I really want to get into next year. So the first one that I want to read is a book by Czech writer Jaroslav Hašek. This is a chunker, and this one is called The Good Soldier Švejk. So this one, I think it is going to be kind of funny. I think it is a satirical novel about war. It's an anti-war novel. This book was originally written in Czech and it was translated into the English by Cecil Parrott. The next book is something that I'm pretty sure many people on BookTube has read. In fact, it's probably a BookTube darling. This one is by Marilynne Robinson. It's called Gilead. I just got this book this year, and I was able to snatch it from the store before someone else got it because it was a second-hand bookstore, and things disappear quickly in that. So I felt very lucky, and I am really excited to try this one. The next book that I want to read is Carson McCullers, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. First of all, I think that the title is incredible. It sounds really beautiful. It's vague enough not to reveal anything about the book, so I like that. And also this book, many has said that it seems to be this brilliant debut by this very young author. So I'm really interested to see, to verify their claims. And then we have a retelling of the mythology, Achilles and Patroclus. This one is by Madeline Miller. This is the Song of Achilles. I got this really beautiful Bloomsbury Modern Classics edition. The main reason why I am very excited to read this book is because I've read some reviews online, on Bookstagram especially, and many people say that this book is a tearjerker. I really want to cry, or at least to experience crying while I'm reading, or at least have a few drops of tears flowing out. So I'm not sure if this book is going to do that, but we'll just have to read and see what happens. And also, this is a gay novel, so that's gonna be sweet. The next one is also a gay novel, perhaps even a more well-known book. It's by Ellen Hollinghurst. This is The Line of Beauty. I bought this book this year, and I wanted to read it this year, but somehow I just did not have the opportunity to read this book. So I am definitely going to try this book next year for 2021. The next book is probably the biggest book that I have on my TBR. It is this thick. And this book is The Art of Joy by Goliarda Sapienza. She's an Italian writer. This book was originally written in Italian. I think it was finished in the 70s, but then it didn't get published in Italian until the 90s. So this book was translated into the English by Milano Appel. Now this book is also interesting. When I saw it, I've never heard of this book before, but I thought that so many things about this book just look wonderful. The cover is beautiful. The title really fits the criteria of what I think is a good title. And the story is about a woman who has to kind of navigate her life in a somewhat patriarchal society. So I'm really excited to see what the story is going to be like for this one. I am very much curious to see how it goes, and since this book is really thick, I feel that this book has tons to say. I also have a dystopian novel originally written in Russian, and this one is called We by Yevgeny Zamyatin. So this one was published in Russia, I think around the 20s if I'm not mistaken, and this edition that I have, it was translated into the English by Natasha Randall. So I've never read anything dystopian originally written in Russian before, so I think this is going to be my first one. Next one is by Michael Cunningham, and this one is called The Hours. So this book was kind of inspired by Virginia Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway. I read that book many years ago. This book has been sitting on my shelf for many months now, and I've always been wanting to read this book. So in 2021, I am going to dive into this book. Then I want to dive into a domestic fiction written by a Malaysian author. This one is by Preeta Samarasan. This one is called Evening is the Whole Day. So this book is about an Indian Malaysian family and something that happens to one person, and that thing, it seems to be somewhat scandalous. Next one is a war novel, or rather an anti-war novel, kind of a classic also. This one was originally in German, Erich Maria Remarque, All Quiet on the Western Front, a fairly tiny book, but somehow I did not get to it this year. So this book was translated by Jonathan Cape. Another translated fiction, and this one was originally written in Japanese, and this one is by Banana Yoshimoto. This is called Kitchen, and I am super interested in this book because of its rather, I would say, interesting content. This book is about relationships of people within a family unit. It has trans character, and it deals with loss and grief. All of those things attracted me to this book. So this book was translated from the Japanese by Megan Backus, and it was published, it was published in 1988. Next one is also a translated fiction. This one is originally written in Russian, probably something that many would consider a classic also. This one is Dr. Zhivago by Boris Pasternak. It was translated by Max Hayward and Manya Harari. And let's see what it says here. It is one of the greatest love stories ever told. I think that's kind of enough to intrigue me, so I'm gonna stop with the blurb. And then of course in 2021 I want to read more of the novels from one of my favorite authors. This one is by Elif Shafak. This is called Three Daughters of Eve. I think this is probably my first hardcover by Elif Shafak, and I just love this edition very much. And the cover is just so beautiful. I mean, I love the colors. It's so pastel. And so far, I love all of the Švejk novels I've read, so I have good expectations on this one as well. Last but not least, I also have a novel by another favorite author of mine. I have read one book of his before, but then again, he has only written 2 novels. So this one is his first book, The Gif of Train by Tan Tuan Eng. He's a Malaysian writer, and this book is interesting because the main characters are 2 guys who are friends, and some people kind of see their relationship in a slightly homoerotic angle. So I'm not sure how to see that, but the only thing you can do is just to read it first. So this was also another book that I wanted to get to this year. However, I just didn't have the opportunity for that. So definitely next year, this is a must-read for me. So overall, those are the books that I want to read for 2021. I'm not sure how I will arrange the reading of these books, whether I'll be reading them all at the beginning of next year, or I'll spread them out throughout the whole year. So we'll see how it goes, and for sure I will be, I might lose interest in some of these books along the way. I might gain interest in some other books also. That is why I'm really excited to see how 2021 is going to look like. I want to see how my booktube thingy is going to happen next year. Will it still be ongoing? Honestly, I don't know. But then, it's already December this year, and I already feel somewhat accomplished with myself that I'm able to at least persist in doing this thing starting from January. I've been doing it for nearly 12 months, and honestly, I'm so happy about that. So that's it for my 2021 TBR. I'll see you again in a different video. Until then, take care, thanks for watching, and bye.